We are starting the next round of Titan Outpost. We'll just continue. I can't even remember what we ended with. We came back from a very long stint with the Chinese. And we brought home a lot of stuff. I think our power is still looking really good. Yeah, power looks very amazing. And we're currently researching thermal residue detection. Yeah, that's kind of like reading footprints, I feel like. And we are building a polymer cracker. The girders, right. We needed the girders to actually connect the outside pump. And we still haven't managed to connect... Oh, we're making the generator. Yeah, we're building a lot of stuff. And we haven't managed to yet hook up Jingpo Lake. We've deployed a drone, not a drone, a pump there, but we don't have the things to make it operational yet, because part of the line needs to go underwater and that requires special preparation. Other than that, I mean, we just have so much of everything right now. I'm sure that'll change. I feel like the base is probably gonna get robbed. Wait, I already have all these girders? Where did I get all these girders from? A set of modular polymer girders designed to withstand extremely low temperatures. Well, I still want to build the other set just in case I need more for the pump. I probably want to build a drone afterwards. I don't know if I need another one, but Jingpo Lake is pretty far away. I might need another drone. I think I should have another tank ready, but not another drone. Okay. How are we on sleep? We're kinda sleepy. Oh, and the Herschel Nexus will arrive in 6 hours. A lot of things will finish tomorrow, but this will finish already very soon. If I help with construction, the girders will finish relatively soon. Interesting, so there is a bonus to the harbor generator if I personally work on the construction. Yeah, you see it's like 7 AM now, and if I switch to manually working on research, it's 7:52. So it's not doubling the speed. Yeah, the research speed feels like it gets doubled when I work on it. But the building speed is somewhat buffed, but not by a lot. Alright, what's the best way to do this? Probably... I want to start... This would be almost 3 days. No, I want to do the construction. We're gonna go until the girders are complete.
Construction complete.
The Herschel Nexus has landed. Construction complete. So, we will build more things. I kind of don't want to waste our stuff right now, though, because I will need the polymers to build outside things, so... I guess we're not gonna build more. And we're instead gonna wait until the harbor generator is done.
Construction complete.
So that I can, first of all, see how much power that gives me. It gives me 1,000 power, you said. Where do I see this? Oh, this I guess this just added 1,000 power. That is not as visible to see that I'm actually making power outside of my generator, but okay. We can also then build a new thing outside. Maybe I want to build a drone, or do I want to build the greenhouse? Ah, I can't afford the drone. Oh, but the greenhouse also takes forever. Well, I can't afford a lot of things. Do I have the polymers in something stored that I could scrap? Like if I process 10 of the electronics... No, I just get minerals from them. It's not very useful. I have 100 minerals now. Okay, well then let's just build the greenhouse, because this is the only thing I can afford. It'll be building while I go outside and do other things. This thing needs 6 days. And here I don't know what I will build. I can't really... I wish I could pay minerals to build other things. Maybe I should try to find more places to trade. Oh yeah, about the Nexus. It's bugged. You have to pick up the shell after setting it up or it will disappear forever. Okay. Precious materials. We just got an achievement for having so many minerals, just as I complained about it. Fair enough. I want to pick up a girder. I think the rest can kind of stay in the base. It's whatever. We have a lot of random crap in our inventory already. Do I really need... Oh, maybe I can do something with that out there. Okay. Let's go outside. Into the rover we go. Let's have a look. I do not know where the Herschel Nexus deployed. Oh, maybe the Nexus just deployed right outside our door? It's a little bit rash, just put it right here. Oh, there's our power generator. Oh, and this is probably the Nexus, huh? Alright, what did you say? I should pick up the shell. Oh god, I clicked quit. Oops. Alright. Look at it. It looks like an egg. The surface is almost completely smooth. The bottom is only slightly scathed from the orbital drop. The egg has lodged some ice that seems to contain minerals. Okay. Well, I didn't want more minerals, but sure. You've never seen this type of polymer before. It's extremely hard and smooth. You'll have to ask Horst about it. Okay. The surface is almost completely smooth, except for a girdle in the middle and what seems like a hatch on the front. You have no idea how to penetrate this thing. You try to topple the Nexus. I didn't want to try to topple the Nexus. Oh, I guess I have to call Horst? Okay, well, we have to call Horst then. I don't know what makes this hissing sound whenever I run past the door of our building. Alright, let's call Horst. Where is he?
The Nexus has landed. Have you found it yet?
It's an egg. A large orange egg.
That's just a shell. Let's get ready to deploy it.
Very well.
Please link your suit to the comms panel. I'll program the transponder code for you.
We can do it. We can ask. We can just say we'll do it ourselves. Sure, let's do it. No, we do it. We're like a Virgil. We do what we're told.
Done.
Thanks. Now what?
Just go outside and deploy the Nexus. Get back to me when it's done. And don't forget to pick up the present we left for you inside.
Okay. Well, let's try that. Go to that egg. Now, there we go. Oof. Oh boy, that's loud. Okay, you sent me 10 kilos of plutonium. That's some present, alright. Alright, I'm supposed to pick up the shell. The shredded Herschel Nexus shell has lost all compressive strength and folded in on itself. When you picked it up on the point where it fits in your pack. Truly remarkable material. Okay. Is there another part of the shell I can pick up? There were like 2 parts of this egg. But maybe only one of them is... maybe you're only able to pick up one of them. This would vanish? Okay. I assume you only have one here. Or do I need to worry about another one? I think it's only one, yeah. Okay. Let's have a look at this thing. We can... look at it. You notice very faint bubbles in the interior. You're not sure what it makes. It won't hack. IPMS probably doesn't know anything. Let's science it. It appears to have lost all compressive strength. Okay. Okay, well, that's interesting. I don't know how committal the process button is, and it doesn't tell me ahead of time what's gonna happen. That feels very old school. I know this game is like priding itself to be inspired by the old school kind of games, but I don't think we need to bring back the bad parts of those. Alright, what do we do first? First the pump or first the exploration? I guess pump comes first. We need more pumping. Oh, what? Our power's going down! No! Why? What? Our Dacia tuning! What happened to it? Okay, there it was. It just popped back on. Okay, well... no, that was probably sleeping. Alright, stop the rover here. Let's build this. Alright, I need to have maybe some girders. Extend shore with girders. Oh, this lets me extend the shore. 100. Okay. Ah, okay. Alright. I don't wanna dip into my battery. As you know, I'm very protective of my battery. Let's rest until the suit is recharged, and then head back out. And then this should be an easy finish. Just one more pipe here. And here. It's not perfect, but it's done. What do you mean it's not perfect? What is not perfect about it? Ah, and so these girders are meant to, like, run over there. Okay. What do you mean not perfect? Excuse me? Can I control our drones from here? I guess not. Oh god, the map is rotated and this map is gone now. This is confusing. Please give me that map back. Oh, why is this gone now? This is annoying. Because now I'm pressing to the right, but my rover is actually moving up. Alright, reset this. Now that's better. Where's this window? I like to have this window. It was a good window.
Research complete.
Thermal residue detection is done. Freighter 1 has left the orbit. Oh, good job, Freighter 1. Let's head into the base. I think I'm just gonna... I don't even need that uranium. Still building that greenhouse. What are we gonna research next? And also, why is Iapetus in the background? That is a pretty picture of Iapetus, though. I like that. Protein replication, no. I think that gives more food. Oh no, it lets me have meat. Hey, I can't believe it. You were supposed to be I was climbing, Callan. It's 11 p.m. The gym is closed. I was climbing. I got home. Rover self-charge? Useless. More power in the main base? Kind of useless. Rechargeable batteries. Could be useful. Let's do that. Alright, let's set up our drone. Wait, this is just pumping the same amount? Well, how is this pumping also 1 kilogram per second? I feel scammed. This lake has way more methane. What? If you were climbing, why aren't you tired and trying to stop being sore with tea and I already had my shower. I'm not sore because I'm not a wimp. Alright, I'm gonna change your waypoint now to Jinkpolacus. Now I don't know if the drone could handle 2 of them. This is kind of annoying that it's not. I thought this lake would give way more because it's the largest lake on Titan, like canonically. It's named after some random lake in China. Oh, what is this? Oh, this was the reminder that we finished the research. Canonically based on what lore? You know on what lore. You know on what lore. The lore is called Wikipedia. Also hide these sidebars, they're useless. Huh? Jinkpolacus, similarly sized to Onterolacus, are the largest known bodies of liquid in Titan after the 3 Maria. That work of fiction. Come on. Come on. Maybe you need to upgrade your gas infrastructure. Maybe I do. You really... I haven't even watched the Captain of Industry VOD, but you should try to pitch it to me in like a less like abbreviated way. I don't even know what the game is about in the first place, so... Yeah, Jinkpolacus. It's actually named after a lake in China. We clicked on that last time, but... This lake in China seems very random. Its namesake is the Jingpo Lake in China. Also, thank you Wikipedia for being so slow. And there's some nice pictures of this lake. I'm not saying the lake doesn't look nice, but... There isn't really anything exceptional about this lake. It's apparently popular with some tourists, but it's confusing to me. I don't know the background story of why they named a lake on Titan after that lake. It's Manchurian. Is it in Manchuria? Ah. Oh, you don't have VODs on your channel, Calvin? Wait, why am I... Where was my shoes? Okay, things are really weird here. Please equip the shoes. Alright, the game is in a weird... Saving in this game is a little bit... I'm glad I didn't destroy those shoes. Alright, I'm gonna store my uranium here. I'm gonna store this Nexus shell. Although on the other hand, why would I need the Nexus shell here? I might need it somewhere randomly, so... I think I'm just gonna take it with me. Is there any reason not to have my inventory full? It doesn't even tell me whether I have an inventory capacity. Right. Anyway, we have a job to do. There's another site to be searched. And we'll search that site. So when does your character get a roommate? Well, so far, I haven't gotten any. But I think in theory, the game is implying that you should expect to get a roommate. Because there's lots of things set up for like having more people in the base. But so far nobody has joined me. Alright. We're gonna go to this area because this is like a... Ara Fluctus. This is like a flow pattern on the surface, I think. We could have a look ahead of time. Ara Ara. We could have a look at our favorite Wikipedia article called List of Geological Features on Titan. Also, you can listen to the stream in the morning and I can tell you all about it. You can wear headphones while... No, I do not wear headphones while cycling. That is just dangerous. I do not do that. So, Fluctus, Flumina. That looks like channel calcified liquid. What are Fluctus? Fluctus, a floateran. Fluctus on Titan are named after mythological figures associated with beauty. Ara Fluctus. Diameter 70 kilometers. Named on March 2nd, 2007. Named after Ara the Beautiful, an Armenian legendary figure. Let's learn more about that. Ara the Handsome, or the Beautiful, Armenian... Well, please read this in Armenian. I wish I could read Armenian. I want to be able to read all alphabets that were ever invented. There's not that many. I don't necessarily want to speak all the languages. Well, I would like that too, but I think it's more achievable to be able to read all the alphabets. Is a legendary Armenian hero and king. King? Oh. I thought this was a woman. He is the son of the legendary King Aram and the descendant of the Armenian patriarch Haik. Scholars believe that Aram, and Haik were originally deities who were later reinterpreted as legendary human heroes. Ara represented a dying and rising agricultural god and is thought to have embodied fertility within the Indo-European triad of sovereignty, war, and fertility. Blah blah blah. Well, do we have any interesting tidbit? No. Okay, well, we learned something about Ara. Let's look at the real Ara in-game and whether it looks beautiful. And I didn't know you would say that. Ara. Yeah, but it's a man. Explore Ara Fluctus. This landscape has been formed by glacial processes long ago. Now rivers flow through it. It's quite striking. Nice. I mean, what is a glacial process on Titan, though? Oh, it's like a river flowing down a mountain here. Ara doesn't say Ara. Probably not. Oh, is there another meteorite in the background? I can see another meteorite in the background. Alright, first of all, we have some rocks. They give me 4 processable minerals, and if I look closer, they give me even more processable minerals. Well, I think we mostly do it for the XP. I'm pretty sure that's a meteorite, so I'm gonna go there. Probably this will give me more strange materials. What is this? Ah, this is this. How do I activate my, like, thermal vision here? I don't know. Let's look. Ah, we can probably hack this. Hello? This has minerals. And what is this? Uranium. Nuclear arsenals were dismantled. Of plutonium and enriched uranium were hoarded. Even Chernobyl's Unit 4 reactor was stripped for its remaining 200 tons of fuel. The plutonium used for the Titan outpost was the combined stockpile of all nations, endorsing IASA. This plutonium-238 emits alpha particles. Well, this says it's uranium. This is not plutonium. Anyway, oh God, we just picked up the entire rock. Well, don't mind if I do. Right, where's the next one? The other one is there. On number 2's there, number 3's there. Number 3 seems really far away. So we'll try to go to number 2 first. Interesting music. This is a new music piece. This reminds me of the left shoulder of the Bionis. Oh, I really want to play... I kind of want to replay the original Xenoblade Chronicles. It's the only good one. I know Pizza has streamed the other ones and they're really trash, but the original Xenoblade Chronicles, now that had something. I have some nostalgic memories for that one. Oh god, this mountain is... Really? You're just gonna block me? Well, let's try to find a way around this blockage. Terrain is too steep here. Oh, don't tell me this is like an intentionally impassable ridge. Are you gonna autopath there? Alright, let's keep going up. I refuse to believe that going down is the solution. Okay, maybe going down is the solution. That poor something is poor motion controls? Motion controls? You were playing it with the Wii mode? Wait, it wasn't even a Wii game. It was a Wii game, no. It was a Wii game. But you didn't need to use the motion controls. I never did. I played it on the Pro controller and I would not recommend anything else. Maybe this will lead us to the source of the river? No, this will just lead us to different glacial formations. Well, have a look at it. You've surveyed this area for a scientific mission. There's a methane clathrate here, a solid alloy of water ice and hydrocarbons. You can send a drone to pick it up. Nice. You found nothing unique. Okay, well, I can pick up. And we find more ice 11. Nice. Alright, now we need to find spot number 3, which apparently is down in this direction. We didn't have a Pro controller, only GameCube backwards compatible control. No. No, that's not true. I definitely did not. Yeah, but this wasn't a Wii U game. I'm pretty sure. Alright, I'm confused. I think Xenoblade Chronicles was a Wii game. And the Wii had an alternate Pro controller. Maybe it wasn't called a Pro controller, but it was some kind of other controller. The Wii does have a crappy controller you can plug into a Wii mode. That is really bad. A Wii game. It is a Wii game. Alright, we can search the hydrocarbon liquids that are flowing by. The velocity is high and turbulence is high enough that you would classify these as rapids. The composition is mostly ethane, so its value to the mission is limited. Really? We only care about methane, not about ethane? Ethane is like higher. We find 6 processable minerals, say that 3 times in a row. And we find 2 more processable minerals. And with that we have surveyed everything there is to survey here. Including some random fallen rock. Nemiblab almost became our future pocket battleship yesterday. Well, that doesn't sound like anything happened if he only almost became that. Alright, we can head back. Let's drive a little around the south though, just so we can explore more. Because there might be like lost stuff around here, you never know. Doesn't look like it though. Alright, back home we go. We revisionist history. Alright, we're back at our base. Let's go into our base and check on our building progress. It should be almost done, right? Yeah, that one is almost done. That one is not almost done. I don't know what we do with the table. What's our production of methane? We need a lot at the end of this month. So this drone now needs 1.5 hours back and forth. The Classic Controller Pro. Yeah, that's it. That's exactly the one I'm talking about. I would not recommend to play... I don't even... You don't need motion controls in Xenoblade Chronicles. There's like no use for it. They did plug in maybe, but it played very well on that. I would not have, like, once again, there's no reason to have motion controls, so I don't know why you're like bad mouthing this one now when it was a better solution. Alright, Herschel.
You've done it. Isn't it magnificent? Now it's time to start building nodes in the Outpost. It's quite a power draw, so you'll need to get a little more juice flowing through your base before we can set things up. You can put that plutonium into good use.
Nodes in the basement? Look, I can't shift our entire operation to cater to your needs. No, I can do that. I had other what? I want to be a limp torturer here. I want to just agree with this guy because I'm a pushover. Alright, which option is more of being a pushover? I had other plans for the extra... Okay, the second one can be kind of like a Virgil answer. I had other plans for the extra power. I barely have enough power to sustain mission-critical systems right now.
Don't worry. All in due time. Take your time to increase the generator's capacity. I'm just so excited. We might even be able to break the zetaflop barrier.
He sounds so painfully German. Oh, he sounds so painfully German. I'll see what I can do. How much power does a node draw?
Jedenfalls, a node draws about 2000 watts of power. It will also provide about 1500 watts worth of heat to your base, so you will be able to convert more thermal energy from your generator.
Oh, he's all of us. Yeah, he is all of you and me. Alright, I'll get to it.
Good. We will compensate you with 0.00016 WCU per exaflop. One node will yield about 100 exaflops. That's roughly 100 WCU per week. If you build 10 hyper-cooled computer rooms, we'll make history. We'll finally make a dent in all the queued up research and more. Please contact me when you get a node up. Wie geil, wie geil.
Wie geil, wie geil. Keep it in your pants, Horst. We'll talk later. No. Actually, geil can also mean horny, so that wouldn't be the worst answer. For science, see you later, Horst. Don't think that's a fair compensation. I don't actually want to say anything. For science, see you later, Horst. Yeah, we'll just agree with him. Okay, computer rooms now available at base construction station. I've barely built anything. How do you imagine I built other things? Like, this thing takes 20 days to build. 20 days. Oh well. Oh well. I don't have any of these rooms yet. Okay, well. I don't really know what else to do right now. I do need to hack this thing, but I'm terrible at hacking. Jedenfalls Hauptsache geil. Yeah, exactly, Nemi Blub. I can't believe you just rolled over for the scientists working for the suspiciously wealthy Germans. Look, we're Virgil Limtotcher. We rolled over for everyone. I haven't refused anybody. I haven't even tried to kill Val yet because we're too much of a coward to try to do anything about the woman outside the door. We're just trying to ignore her. We're just too scared. Didn't I have something here? Or was I imagining that I had something in the slot? I refused Val. That's actually kinda true. I did refuse Val. Kinda out of character. Yeah, and she killed me. Okay. Well, later I didn't refuse you. I kinda like just... She told me I should just... not talk about her.
Commander.
Alright, do you have any assignment for me?
Not right now. Maybe Carl has something for you.
Okay, well, this is terribly boring.
Linie. Talk.
Just checking in. Bye, Ling. Mr. Herschel?
What can I do for you? Do you need help building the first computer room?
Yes, I don't have enough polymers.
Try processing the shattered Nexus shell. It's very useful stuff. Then build a steam cracker to create new plastics yourself. Also, look for the Tholin mounts. Chainable hydrocarbon polymers are abundant on Titan.
Very well. Alright, you told me I should just process the shell. So I assume processing the shell will have no negative consequences for the rest of the game. But I have a use button on this. This makes me think I should not process you. We just process it. 25 carbon. Polymers. Nice. Alright, let's help with the building. Alright, we now have a polymer cracker room. And we'll try to build a computer room. Here. Build it. If you build it, they will come. I could have tackled... We tried enough times to tackle her. We did not have the... There's a reason we've become very passive. And the reason is we're not very good at being active. I don't really need any of these things right now. Build another battery, I guess. But it's not very useful. Well, hanging around and building things is what we do now. Right, we finish another research. You can recharge this new type of battery forever. So the question is, do I need to build a recharge? Yes. I need to build a rechargeable battery pack. So let's start building one. And what do we research? More power. I don't feel like we need more power. Ice 11 research, the flight. Protein. Okay, let's do the Ice 11 research. Surely something amazing will happen with that. And I'll even manually help with that research.
Construction complete.
And let's build another rechargeable battery pack, just because we have it. Question is, do they start out charged or are they uncharged? They are charged. Okay. Let's pick that up. Oh, I didn't skip the brute force. I clicked tackle her. Oh, you mean just the full tackle? Ah. Oh, why is my polymer cracker not running? That is an oversight. I didn't know I had to turn that on. I could have been making polymers past day or two. How's our methane coming along? I think we'll have enough. But we need to think about making more. What are we building outside right now? I'm building the greenhouse. Oh. Let's build another rechargeable battery.
Construction complete.
And then we also have so much food by now. We can create some special coffee. Let's make some coffee. I don't like coffee, but we have so much of everything. I don't know where to use it. Actually, is there something hidden in this room that I might... I don't want to go there. I just want to see. I can't see anything special there. I think we're just gonna go exploring in our car a bit more. Anything I want to pack in? I don't wanna. Oh, I got research. Oh, maybe you can do something with this new research option available. Ooh, sciencing the uranium gives me a new research option. What did I gain? Uranium conversion. You have encountered enough uranium in trace amounts on Titan to warrant exploring its potential for energy. Ooh, okay. Well, if that's a separate research, I'm not gonna trash the uranium yet. I'm gonna store it. How about the mystery material? Can I have another look at that? You can tell that the materials are not native to the... Ah, yeah, you can probably extract the equivalent of 4 kilograms of plutonium. No, I don't want to lose this potential research of that thing. Okay. I could lose my unfortunate moniker. Probably not. Not in the cards. Let's go on the rover, and let's decide in a random direction where we'll drive. Which direction shall we go? Let's explore. They said... There's many quadrants on this planet. They said the rover got lost near the North Pole, so I assume the North Pole is around here. Let's actually double check that. Let's look at our OG map of Titan. Also, sorry that this is above the chat. It shouldn't be. Let's fix that. Let's look at Kraken Mare. Not Ara the Handsome. The link to Kraken Mare. Okay, well. Lakes of Titan. There we go. So, the North Pole is here. Which is roughly... So this is Kraken Mare. Wait, does this mean we've already driven past the North Pole? Look, there's these two lakes, and this is Kraken Mare. It kind of flows out. There's two lakes, this one and this one. I think this is actually Legea Mare, and this is another Mare, but it's besides the point. I think if we look in our in-game map, these are these two lakes, which means the North Pole should be around this area. North as in aligned with Earth, or north as in magnetic north? Kaladin, what kind of weird question is that? I guess in some sense aligned with Earth, but north in as where is defined relative to the axis of rotation. No, I don't want to go to this Lagos. We've explored this one. Surely this should be the North Pole region. If the Chinese lost their rover around here, the rover should be somewhere here. How about Vanna and Lacus group? Okay, let's have a look there. Yes. North is where, if you look from the North Pole down, it's an anti-clockwise rotation of the planet. That is the north. I should have checked if I can somehow look at thermal vision or something to see the footprints. I still don't know how to activate my footprint detector. Oh, also not that kind of axis. Well, whether it's tidally locked or not, it's like... Sure, tidally locked means the axis of rotation is in line with the plane of its orbits around Saturn, and the time it takes to rotate once around itself is the same as an orbit takes around Saturn. That doesn't exactly say that it's aligned with Saturn's North Pole, though, because Titan is actually on an inclined orbit. It is not exactly orbiting around the equator of Saturn, so the North Pole of Titan is not pointing at exactly the same direction as the North Pole of Saturn. Isn't Luna tidally locked? Yeah, Earth's moon is also tidally locked. That's the reason why there's always the same patterns on the face of the moon when you look at it. Speaking of always the same, these lake areas are also always the same, and this one doesn't seem to contain anything interesting. At least not so far. You look at... Yeah! I even look at the stars, Kaladin. Can you imagine? I find it fascinating how some people manage to never look at the moon or the stars. They're right there, and they're pretty interesting. Now, it's pretty difficult in Tokyo, but even in Tokyo you can see the brightest stars. Surely this is the spot, no? There's some rock here. Surely this is the rock. There we go. A strange circle of rocks. I found a lot of minerals. Oh, well, amazing. I found uranium. And 15 minerals. Wow, more minerals. Something about the autumn sun, bright moon. I have no idea what that is. Autumn, spring equinox, bright moon. No, autumn equinox, bright moon. Alright, we've explored this Lagos, but this was not where the Chinese were. Let's try to look for the Chinese. They said they lost a rover somewhere here. I think they said somewhere in the North Polar region. Yeah, there's a lot of radioactive rocks on you. That is true. That is certainly true. Regarding the bright moon on an autumn day, Is that some kind of book?
Construction complete.
Aw, Drone Zero has crashed? Well, where has it crashed? You say world map updated, but the world map didn't actually update. Love this game. Oh. Well, where has it crashed? Also, what do you mean I need to do maintenance on the drones? You didn't say that. You've been conducting the regular... You just heard me. You just heard me. Oh wow, I'm on an exploration mission, and I don't know where the drone is. It clearly said that in the tutorial 2 minutes in the game and you had no idea what's going on. I mean, yes, they also see, like, you can upgrade your drones and you can see how much suitability they have left, but it didn't tell me how to actually maintain the drones. Anyway, I'm still looking for the Chinese. China, where are you? At least we can, like, drive forever. It's a waste that we're not building anything right now, but I don't want to return just for that. Wait, we're not making any methane right now, aren't we? Ooh, I need to return, actually. We need to make methane. I slept for... I love how it says you slept for 4 hours. This seems like a very healthy sleep schedule. It's near that lake with a name you don't like. Is that true? I didn't see it say anything about the drone being here. Jingpo Lagos. Sotonera Lagos, Tuxingliu, Throat of... There's no indicator that the... No, there's no indicator that the drone is there. Maybe it crashed near the lake, sure, but there's currently no indicator that's true. Let's look. What does the base tell me? Where's the drone? Yeah, drone crashed. Yeah, you silly. Where did it crash? Hello? Maybe it crashed outside the door. As in real China, isn't it? Okay, I'm not looking for mainland China. I'm looking for... Where would the drone even be? Oh, right. I should actually build more. We have our little greenhouse now running. That's good. Let's keep building things outside. Logically, it should either be here or there. Or yeah, exactly. But it said the map got updated. I'm not seeing anything on the map, though. Well, in any case, we need to build a new drone. One way or another. Apparently now I have this nice bubbling greenhouse with modified radioactive bacteria. Oh, did you fall in the water? Surely not. Ugh, this is this terrible jagged area that the rover always had trouble going through. Doesn't look like the drone is here. Let's look on the other side of the landing pad. Droney, 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 where are you? Did I search this yet? Oh, not deeper. Pentholin, huh? Oh, should have searched that last time. So is this game actually good? No. I like it because it plays in the Cronian system on Titan, and I have a sweet spot for that kind of thing, but I'm not gonna recommend you play this game. Maybe it's down this path? We've never really explored this path here. Oh, we went down with it, the drone, with the drive once, and then we fell off the edge of the map. That wasn't that fun. I thought the uranium would be here, but it wasn't. But maybe I overlooked it last time. Oh, this is definitely not where the drone is. I don't even know where we're going here. But it's fine. I can use up my battery now, because I don't need to recharge it. I cannot even recharge this one. Holy moly, this was far. Oh, there's a thing. Oh, more plutonium. We finally found the plutonium box. Oh, didn't find the drone though. Oh, I got a message. Should check the message panels. I like how accurate the game is being with what we really know about real-world Titan. Except for the whole part where the Chinese are trying to lob nitrogen from Titan over to Mars. That part is bonkers, but they needed like a plot point about what the Chinese are doing here. Maybe that part is a lie. Maybe the Chinese are doing something else. Is it me or does my backup battery drain way more than my first battery did? How economical is sending me? Yeah, also about that, yeah. How about that? That's a very good question. Which we actually should have a look at. Is that a drone? No, that's my capsule. This is the awful lady that I never want to talk to again. I don't know where the drone... Drone isn't here. That's for sure. Alright, several things to do. First of all, how economical is it to move stuff from Titan over to Earth. And, well, in space, the most important thing is delta V. Oh god, this is a terrible map that doesn't zoom very well, but bear with me. Alright, here we have the solar system delta V map. This is basically like distance, right? Because the distance in space doesn't really count much. If you have a speed, you just keep the speed forever. But the different planets have different energy levels. You can imagine it like mountaintops and valleys. You have to like walk and exercise energy to get up a mountain. And in space it also costs energy to go down a mountain because there's no mountains to push yourself off against. You always need to spend energy to change your orbit. And how much energy it costs is expressed in speed, in the delta V. And if we look at the bottom here, over here is Earth. It takes around 9 kilometers per second to get to orbit. And then an additional 2.4 kilometers per second to reach geostationary transfer orbit. And then an additional 600, which is around 12.2 at this point, to reach Moon. And then to go down to the Moon is another like 2,000. So it's around 14,000 meters per second to go from Earth to the Moon surface. In the reverse direction, theoretically you would have to spend the same in the reverse direction, but it's not quite as expensive because you can use the Earth's atmosphere to break you down, like to slow you down. But you can't do that on the Moon, for example. On the Moon you really have to slow down yourself or you will crash in. And so if we start on the Earth, if we want to get things to Earth, we can kind of like break from here, but we need to at least get to this point, Earth escape capture point. And so, if we look through the solar system here, yeah, there's no arrow drag going on. Well, that's true. Well, if you have space elevator on Titan, maybe there's also one on Earth. Maybe. Well, the one on Earth doesn't really matter. Getting things down to Earth isn't a problem. We do have a space elevator on Titan. It says this would be 8 kilometers per second, but we're going to say, okay, we have a space elevator, so we're maybe going to save this part. So we have to at least pay... Yeah, there's no way the space elevator goes more than much more than 1,000. So let's say we have to at least pay the 2,000 meters per second budget here. But then we're still in a gravity well of Saturn. And Saturn is a big boy. Saturn does not want to let you go. So to just go out of Saturn's gravity well is another 700... It's another 3.2 kilometers per second. But then you're at Saturn's orbit, which is way out. So then we need another 1,000, so now we're at 5.2. Go through the asteroid belt, which is another, it's called another 700, 5.9. Go through Mars. It's like 6.6 kilometers per second to go from Titan's surface to the Mars transfer. And then you can maybe aero brake on Mars. Theoretically that's possible, but Mars's atmosphere is not amazing for that. So the Chinese are trying to lob nitrogen from here with a budget of 6.6 kilometers per second. Surely there's a better planet to do that from. But maybe there isn't. Maybe there actually honestly isn't. Now that I look at this, well, definitely if you could get things from the asteroid belt, you can see these things have like no costs. Like, well, the transfers have cost, but not as much. You can get things more cheaply from the asteroid belt than from the moons of Saturn. And the moons of Jupiter are also expensive because they're just so deep down. Like every step here costs you like 1,000 meters per second delta V. That's a lot. So, getting things all the way back to Earth is an additional 400. So then we're like at the budget of 7 kilometers per second. If we're saving things with the Titan space elevator. 7 kilometers per second to get the methane to Earth. You can get back from Mars to Earth in almost half that budget. Not quite, it's maybe more like 5. But it's cheaper. Venus has the problem, it's very expensive to get out of the planet. Why is that so high, though? I can't remember why the delta V to get from Venus to Venus orbit is so huge. Because the atmosphere shouldn't theoretically be calculated in this. This has nothing to do with the atmosphere. And Venus isn't bigger than Earth. Is this map correct? What am I forgetting here? Why would that be so much more expensive? Oh, I think you need to go to a 400 kilometer orbit. No, but that... A 400 kilometer orbit shouldn't cost that much more. Is correct in lore. This is the Wikipedia lore. Remember, this... Yes, yeah, totally fantasy. Totally fantasy. Okay, maybe I was bad-mouthing the Chinese for the wrong reason. Maybe there's actually some logic to using Titan to lob some nitrogen onto Mars. Because honestly, it's cheaper to lob it from Titan than to lob it from the Earth. That's an amazing thing, honestly. It's cheaper to grab the nitrogen from Titan than to grab it from Earth. But on the other hand, maybe, just maybe, you have a lot larger industrial base on the Earth to lob things from. I think that would probably outweigh the delta V budget difference with Titan, but hey, who am I? I'm not an economist, right? I'm not an economist. Alright, let's power up the... What? I thought we made like a room. Did we not? Did we make research? What did we make? What did we? Did we research? Did we finish? No. I thought we finished something while I was outside. But maybe we didn't. Are these weights unidirectional? They're undirectional. They are undirectional. I think the Venus number is the delta V to get off planet, accounting for the atmosphere. But the atmosphere doesn't add any delta V. Because the delta V imposed by the atmosphere strongly depends on what kind of vehicle you fly out of that atmosphere. The thing is, the profitable thing to do with hydrocarbons isn't burning them. Yeah, you should keep them in space, for sure. Alright, speaking of in space, the drone crashed. It looks like it was carrying like some kind of container. It doesn't say the container is there, so I really don't know where the drone is. This reminds me of a board game I wanted to recommend to you, Leaving Earth. But yeah, the delta V map should be bidirectional. All these costs... Oops, that was the wrong button to click. All these costs should be just... It should cost as much to land on the moon as it costs to get away from the moon. And usually these delta V maps do not account for the atmosphere. Oh, Bane streamed? That might be, but... Bane's streaming is like a rare occasion. He had like this face where he was streaming this Risk games all the time. Right, let's check everything's in order in the base. We're not building anything on this table. Got a message, right, I should check that message. Ekta Ta, a helping hand, another one. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Ekta. I represent Talt Group, the top 3 conglomerate of India. My unit is preparing the Ring of Saturn for water extraction and long-term residence. Captain Phil Callan of the Hesiod informed us of your predicament. What predicament? And we graciously offer to send a specialist to assist you. Please peruse the following personal profiles and let us know with whom you wish to work so we can begin the training. Okay, what? Reply. Oh god, Jesus Christ. Do we want to hire Indians? I'm not a racist, but this seems a little bit sudden. I think we took this job to get away from civilization. The value is very plausible if taking into account atmospheric drain and dynamic pressure, which it seems to given the value for Earth output. Not only is there tremendous drag, but any hypothetical spacecraft would have to endure probably several atmospheres of dynamic pressure. I'm not a racist. You all did it. You forgot to read... Yeah, but I don't know where to read the profiles. It says read the profiles, but there was no button to read any profiles here. I wanted to read the profiles in the response. How do I read their profiles? Postpone. There was no profile here. Wait, is the profile an item they gave me this very second? Is it data? No, it's also not data. No, I have no idea what thing was. No, there was no thing in the message. Profile as in stats? You mean like science 1, exploration 2, 1 mineral bonus? That's a profile? I expect a little bit more. Now, it could be cool to have another person. But I don't need anyone right now, so sure. Seems very random to just force a person on me. Alright, let's just... I don't need extra plutonium right now. I do want extra tholene, so I get more polymers. Let's unequip that. And let's equip our chargeable battery. And then let's process this. And then let's put the ice over. Anything I want to keep with... This stacking to 99 is like worrying me. Is that like the max level we can stack this to? How about we reduce this by 25? You could finally get a woman limb torture or a man. They could never leave. If they leave, they probably freeze to death. Well, that is dark. Surely a cowardly curmudgeon would walk sedately at the chance. No. No, I think we're too socially awkward. I think we're afraid. Alright, let's go look at the lake. I do want a quick reminder when that drone is ready. 12 days, okay. Hey, wait, maybe the people in orbit can actually help me. Oh no, I didn't want that.
What can I do for you?
Can I ask you something?
Yes?
Why is it just you and Karen about... No, that's not what... I don't care about that.
What can I do for you? Not right now. Yes?
Please,
What can I
let
do
me
for
tell
you?
you the drone crashed. Can I talk to
Karen
Karen?
isn't on comms duty.
It's important.
Okay, let me get her for you.
I hope this justifies disturbing my schedule. We are speaking in private. Carl wouldn't dare.
Okay, well, she's useless. What's the spot that's between the base and the lake? There are many spots between the base and the lake. Wait, this is the crash... What? But the crash drone doesn't go to this lake. What? Why would the drone crash here? That makes no sense. The drone must go in between these 2 points. Why would it crash here? Ugh. Okay, well, Carrio, thank you. Your backseating may be a little bit too much, but I would not have seen that. Yeah, but I reassigned the first drone. I reassigned the first drone to the other lake. Or did I maybe not click reassign? It's possible I mishandled that menu. Very plausible I did like a mistake and I didn't actually... Good. Oh, look at the drone. It looks like it's in pain. The drone crash. What do you mean I need a toolkit? Like, maybe a base should have a toolkit. You have no idea how to fix it. Yeah, thanks. Well...
Hello, Commander.
Can you help me with something?
What is it you need?
I can't tell you that the drone has crashed. Well, no. Blobber, you didn't hint anything. No. Don't worry, it was not actually near Lake Chingpo. It was nearby. Where can I get more No. Okay, we can ask about the space elevator. I need to manually manipulate... No, that's not important right now. Was there an option that I overlooked?
Hello, Commander.
Can you show me the Outpost instruction manual? Sure. That doesn't help me. There's a mission log? That's interesting. Where's Willy? Completed. Active. Wait, what? Oh, these are like my missions. Mine methane. Gather 1,000 tons of... Yeah, the missing vehicles. Solve the mystery of the missing Chinese vehicles. Yeah. Assist Dacia in fixing the rockets. Why? I wasn't even asked to do that. Alright. You know what would be really good? To have a toolkit. As a person alone in space. There's probably a toolkit hidden in some stupid location. But I can't do anything about this now. Oh, well, it doesn't tell me that there's anything inside here. Alright, maybe the Chinese can help me. I need a favor.
Come see me in person. I will not discuss our affairs on your Alchemist tunnel.
Oh, he has some deep voice, boy. It's in a very logical location, I'm sure it is. I mean, there's probably one in the Chinese base. Do you have like a tool one? No. Maybe I can hack the space elevator now. Manually bypass the flow signal to the outpost. You managed to separate the pressure gauge signal from the counter. It will fill up like normal, but you will be able to manually set the counter. Due to your limited skill, the elevator was severely damaged in the process and is now leaking 10%. Wow. That was really important. Can I look at this supercomputer? Fascinating. Very clever. I don't want to push it. I have no idea where the toolkit will be. Alright, give me some help here. Game, surely you have some information. There's like nothing in these. There was nothing downstairs in my memory. Now our polymer cracker. This shows me the outside view. 1 normal rations per day from the greenhouse. Harbor generator, 900 watt power to ammonia per day. Tank 1, tank 2. Nothing much more here. And this is north, okay. Oh, it's at least nice. Doesn't help me. Can't build a toolkit. This is just the sleeping menu. Yes, this is the sleeping menu, I know, thank you. Is my shower, question mark, or something else? I don't believe it's in the reactor room. Seems kind of like stupid just to walk in the reactor room to put my toolkit there. No, it's not on this menu. Maybe we just never got a toolkit?
What can I do for you?
Can I ask you something?
Yes?
No.
What can I do for you?
In
Karen's not
private?
around.
No.
What can I do for you?
Can I talk to Karen?
Karen isn't on comms duty.
My goodness. This is the toolkit? Printing table, the outside. Basement view. Maybe I need you. And last time this guy was our repairman. Maybe you can hook yourself up to the thing again. No, you don't want to couple with the rover? I wouldn't put myself in. I would put it in the car. Or I don't know where I would put it. It's also probably not in the engine's way. Don't see anything here clickable. Nothing in these corners hiding. I mean, I don't want to go down. Well, I would put it somewhere in the base, but the outpost inventory screen shows you what items are in the outpost. Charging station lets you start. Charge item. The rover shows the current state of your rover. On the left side you can see the total distance traveled. Yeah, I would put my toolkit. I would at least put one toolkit in the car. Apparently my Chinese tools don't count to repair. I would also maybe put one under the desk, but the desk doesn't have any. I don't have it near my bed. It's not in the bionics. I think you're just making fun of me here. Oh, cryomycotics. The manipulated lichen are limited to the external greenhouse dome. Forcing the lichen algae to bond with cryomycotic symbionts will increase the likelihood of their survival in the open environment of Titan. Oh, that surely can't go wrong. I'm sure this is within our mission profile to just bioengineer life that can survive here. Maybe it's on the tower? I don't know why we would put it on the tower, but sure. It's working now. No need to bring out your tool. I'm looking for the damn cool toolkit game. Stop mocking me. Stop mocking me. No need to bring out your fricking game. Ah, I worry that Val stole my toolkit. Maybe Val stole my toolkit. I bet she stole my toolkit. Oh, this is gonna suck. We have to ask Val. First, let's look. Maybe it's in my old Dropbox. Open the hatch. Try to force it open. Use your pickaxe to melt and destroy the seal. You swing your pickaxe into the seam between the hatch and the frame. After the tip finds purchase, you ignite the heating rods. With a sizzling sound, the ice sheet structure loosens up, so you pull out your pickaxe and the sheet crumbles apart. The hatch is now free. Look inside. We haven't actually looked into this thing before. Oh, my toolkit! Why the hell is... Jesus Christ, this freaking game. Why does the base not have a toolkit stored? The computer is frozen solid. Wires are hanging loose. No amount of tinkering is going to get this running again. Take the memory bank. You know a thing or two about computer systems and take the memory bank without any problems. You add it to your inventory. This game. Not giving me a toolbox. Just have the Chinese shoot her. Yeah, that would be nice. Remember the crash? Yeah, I remember the crash, but... Who doesn't pre-position tools? Like, what if I lose some tool and I only brought one of each in my toolbox? Well, the good news is this means we don't have to talk to Val. The bad news is this was annoying. Although this meant we got a cute little event where the rover was broken down and then our drone took our LTM over to us flying. That was pretty cute. So... And now we have to help our drone friend recover. Mr. Drone? No, I will not talk to Val. Alright, let's start building. What? What are you telling me I'm missing now? I have everything. The drone crashed hard, but it might be salvageable. You have no idea how to fix this. Well, how about... You have no idea how to fix this. Game, maybe you write that first and you don't show me a relevant item thing. I thought the reason I have no idea how to fix this is that I don't have the toolkit with me. And I don't know how to fix it without a toolkit. No, this button is just permanently grayed out because I probably don't have the skills to do this. I keep ascribing these human things to drones. Well, I'm a solitary man living on off-world alone. That's just what happens when you develop cabin fever. Okay, so the drone is dead. Now what? I guess this is intentional happening. I mean, we can still accept them. I didn't completely refuse them, I just postponed the decision. Alright. Apparently I cannot tell anyone about this. The Chinese probably don't have drones. And we have how many days left? We have 10 days. We will not make this shipment. So maybe you should help me out with this drone. Can I ask a question?
Make it quick.
No. Unhorn logistics.
What can I do for you?
Let's trade. I need a drone. You don't have a drone. He's just selling me things.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Likewise. Sure.
What can I do for you? Do you need help building the first computer room?
No. Alright, nobody's trying to help me here out with the drone. I mean... I don't think there's drone
Hello,
mastery.
Commander. Hello, Commander.
Can you help me with something?
What is it you need?
Never mind. You are useless.
Hello, Commander.
I need access to one of the outpost systems.
Which one?
Oh, I can do this remotely, maybe?
Let me guide you.
Oh no, that just walks me over. Okay, that's useless. Well then, if we construct... The hat drone will be done right after the next shipment is needed. Oh well. Make it so then. I don't know what else to do. We could go exploring. Maybe we'll find a drone out there. Honestly, that's maybe better than trying to just... Maybe that's better than just being alone. Maybe Dacia can help us. Yes. She's a mechanic. Let's try to ask her. Maybe she can... Maybe she can repair it. Let's ask the Chinese. She's a girl. Yeah, she's a girl, but... She's not that kind of girl. It's true. Maybe I should talk to Ling. Hey Ling. I hope they don't shoot me on sight now. Is there a way? Is there some spy point here? Not spy point, but like a explorer point. Alpha is the horse girl of the group. She's the mechanical one. What the hell? I am the horse girl of the group? Oh, there's a ladder. Ooh, nice. We can ladder up. What can we do here? It is really dark. Ooh, we can loot the Chinese. Amazing. Oh, what is this? You quickly explore your surroundings and note you're right above the storage area. You have a good idea what's underneath that grid. What is underneath that grid? Ni hao. Being able to read the labels helps. You're able to stealthily loosen the seals on this emergent events. Gaining access should now be easier. Why would I want to gain access? No, I don't want to sneak into the Chinese base. I have access. They like me. A game? A game? What is this? This is such a janky game. What the hell is this situation I'm in here? I climb down a ladder and I'm stuck? Why were you walking on our roof? Yeah. Local thief hobo confused about why he's preparing to break into someone else's house. I'm not a hobo, I have a house. Also, you told me not to call them hobos. You said the rough sleeping ones. Or something like that. Alright, we have to load the last save. Is that an autosave? Yeah, I think that's the autosave. What? Oh, don't tell me surely I have the... Yeah, okay, this was before we drove there. I could check the memory banks of the plane, but I don't really care. I'm not a Brit, and you didn't tell me not to call them hobos. Okay. Let's not climb on their roof. It's clearly a trap. Underhoused, no rooms for 3 cans of soup. Yeah, clearly underhoused if that's true. Hello? Can you open the door? Thank you. This guy still. Also, this is Kaladin's favorite character. Kaladin, you remember this guy? You know what he's gonna say when I talk to him? Does he have stuff around himself I can do it? No, he does not. What's he gonna say, Kaladin? Go away? No! No, this guy's gonna say... You found that very funny. Also, this guy looks funny. I like this guy. He talks in a very funny way. I want to ask you something.
Shoot your question.
Oh, never mind. He calls me a devil. I like him. I could invite him to my outpost. I'm not gonna ask him about the floor panels.
Shoot your question.
Yeah, okay, let's go to Dacia. Dacia, I need help with my drone. No! Stop. Dacia, my drone broke.
Hello again. Have you eaten?
What? Are you asking me to lunch? Yes. No. Have we eaten? Honestly, I'm not sure when we ever eat. She doesn't sound very Chinese. She does not sound Chinese. I mean, Chinese is a big label in this game. It seems like China absorbed a bunch of other countries. Have you eaten is a common Chinese greeting. Yes, thank you.
What can I do for you?
Alright, let's talk to her about the rocket. Ling told me you need some help with the rocket.
Correct. One of the thrusters is beyond repair. I need replacement parts that I cannot create here.
So what can I do?
I take great pride in our achievements. You have probably seen that our technology is superior to your culture in many ways. But your additive manufacturing system are more precise than anything we have.
Oh yeah. She talks in his accent the entire time. So you want me to build it for you and bring it back?
I have prepared schematics for you to upload. Use your airtime to build it for me and bring it here.
Alright. Oh, that's the Chinese rocket here. So they don't have a space elevator. But also she's not really helping with the drone. Also, I don't know what her accent is supposed to be. If that's supposed to be a Chinese accent. That's not how the Chinese students that I talk to sound. Hey Ling.
Do you have anything to look for?
About the missing vehicles.
What is it?
Okay.
Do you
I have a
anything?
question.
He who asks is a fool for 5 minutes. But he who does not act will remain a fool forever.
How do you like this guy? It's like especially portraying an old Chinese guy talking in these kinds of like riddles. Why do you need the base at the throat? I don't need to ask him that. That seems like too right? Hey, cool. Can you help me?
Thank you for saving my life and respecting my honor. Our work at the road can continue when we get our next shipment.
Okay, well. Yes, imagine, Kaladin, that there are many Chinese students in Japan, of all places. Ooh, Chinese food. I don't actually need to steal your food. I have more than enough food. That's a Chinese star. Okay, this was a wash. They can't help me. This guy, though, this guy scares me. I don't know what they feed him, but he's big. Alright, let's just explore near here. I just don't care. I need to be back at the base at like when the new hat drone is rebuilt. Let's drive around this rim. Maybe we'll find something here. Although this whole area has been very empty. Or of like of things. Nothing here so far. Japan almost has as many. Yeah, okay, you guys have a lot of Chinese students. That is also true.
Construction complete.
Alright, we've got a computer node. Can I?
Hello, Commander.
I need the outpost system for the power
You
system.
must be in the command center to access
Ugh.
the power system.
It's useless. Why can't you remotely access the power system? You're literally the AI in charge of the base. Wouldn't this be one of your jobs? Alright, let's drive back to the base so we can get Karen yelling at us that we didn't make it. Raider 2 ship is in orbit. Yeah. Well, Mr. Contractor gets everything, and then the rest gets to ISA. We're gonna lose 10%. How about I get to the base? Your Chinese percentage is higher, like double, yeah. Wait, what? That doesn't make sense. Okay, but this is different from students. And yeah, many ambitious students try to study here. Alright, we've got to excavate more. Here, and we gotta turn on the power node. $750 watts, no problem. We could charge our rover. The rover's auto-charging, there's really no need to charge the rover. What does the research... Oh, we're still doing the ICE 11 research, it's almost done. But I bet Karen is very angry with me right now that I didn't deliver all of that.
What can I do for you?
Any other mission?
Not right now.
Van
It
Horn.
looks like you've earned a bonus. I'll transfer the Wuchu.
The Wuchu. Okay, the WCU. You see an amount on your wallet feed 1,000 Wuchu.
Hi, what can I do for you?
Let's trade. I don't need any of this. I don't even know what I want in this game.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Likewise. I'd rather have tried to actually finish my mission here. But, not with a crashed drone. I need more drones. Doesn't feel like I can really speed that up. The help with construction, the head drone will end. Oh, the head drone will get sped up quite a bit. Well, here we go. 1,000 Wuchu, yeah. You don't know what you want in this game? Why not try surviving math? I played that game, Kaladin. It just isn't a good game. It's fun until you get humans and the domes, and then it's really bad. Alright, let's build another computer room. Why not? Oh, I should talk to Herschel now that I have the computer room. He's gonna be very excited. Signal wird geprüft, das Signal wird verstärkt.
We have a 100 exaflop computational capacity through the Nexus. The first research data has already been validated.
This sounds so German. And also kind of bad voice acting, but also so German. That's amazing.
Yes, of course. Let me check proof of work. You have contributed 60, 80, 90 exaflops of computational power to the Herschel Nexus so far. The compensation rate is 70, 70.
What? He's just saying
So that
72,
makes,
73.
I'll show you. I will authorize the transfer immediately. Contact me whenever you wish to be paid.
You noticed that some research called Herschel Conductors has also been uploaded to your lab system. Thanks.
Macht nichts. We have much more to do.
Like what?
Well, we need more computer nodes. And we have some exploratory missions for you.
Oh, exploratory missions?
Yes. There is a location called the Menva Crater near the Outpost that shows heavier elements on our deep spectrum analysis. Check your log.
Oh, nice. No, he said 72, 73, he said 72, 73, 74, which is 2 and 70, 3 and 70, 4 and 70, which is how you say 72, 73, 74 in German. Okay.
Hi, what can I do for you?
Commander,
You have any assignment for me?
not right now. Commander, we are speaking in private.
Well, I don't know what you want from me. Alright, you told me there's a new... Oh, that is not near the... That is definitely far away. I think I need to get the drone online first before I go there. I should try to get the drone first. Alright, we get the ICE 11 research done. Yeah, let's do that.
Research complete.
Oh god, we get to do more. ICE 11 research complete. 500 XP gain. New construction options. You've gained enough experience to increase your abilities. A special event has occurred. Time-lapse halted. My goodness. Why is my morale so low? Anyway, I could become a doctor. I could still become Stoic or Poker Face. It doesn't really fit, but there's 2 new perks we haven't had before. Torque Master. You love your rover. You like maintaining it, you like driving it, and you like squeezing every last bit of power out of it. Rover speed increased by 10% and power consumption reduced by 10%. Or Adaptation. You have adapted to the cold on Titan. You retain body temperature longer and you've learned to minimize conduction by altering your step. Your physicality stat is treated as +1 in cold-related modifiers. I don't really feel like the cold is any danger. I'd rather be the Torque Master or a Doctor. So what do you say? Do we become the Torque Master or do we become the Doctor? If we become a Doctor, we can help the Chinese. Honestly, 10% speed and 10% power consumption doesn't sound like a lot. I'd rather be a Doctor. We're gonna be a Doctor. Why is my morale so low? Oh, anyway, we have a skill point. I could put that in construction. Let's put that in construction. Maybe we can repair the drone with that. Because getting the drone back would be amazing. And maybe this will also make constructing things faster. It did not, I think. Let's have a look at our new construction options. Can make an ICE 11 catalyzer. Required item ICE 11. Yeah, we have ICE 11. What are you talking about? This ICE 11 catalyzer will theoretically speed up the conversion of regular ice with ICE 11 nucleation seeds. Uh-huh. Why would I want that? Apparently, maybe I'll have a future use for ICE 11. But there's no way we can build this. We need drones. What else? Do we want cryomycotics? I don't need more power right now. I mean, it is future-proofing to do more of that. This is a difficulty 8 research. 0 negotiation, yeah. I do love that drone, yeah. I would like to get it back. When the hat drones, yeah, we can upgrade the drones with a better Titan flight. Yeah, let's improve the Titan flight models so we can get better drones or something. Alright, this means 12 days for this, 3 days for this. So I need that drone online first and foremost. Before anything else, I need my hat drone. Oh yeah, it is. No, now it looks faster. Alright, let's get that drone online.
Construction complete.
Fighter 2 has left orbit. New hat drone available at Outpost. Did I get a message, or is this just my research is done? I wonder if my morale is low because I didn't deliver enough stuff to the freighter. Alright, what else? Do we need another methane tank? Oh, we can build a rocket thruster for Dacia. But that costs a lot of time. of these costs a lot of time. Alright, first of all, drone number 2. Please go to Jingpolakos. Can I make you go also to... No, I'm sure I can't make you go. Set the waypoint. Okay, you're gonna grab things from Jingpolakos, and I'm gonna try to revive drone number 1. Because I love that drone, as Kaladin puts it. If I can't revive that drone, I will need another drone, so let's build another drone. It needs 8 days when I'm manning it, but I'm not gonna man it. Dear drone, please let me repair you. Oh, come on. You have no idea how to fix this. The time to complete has gone down, but I don't know how to fix it. I have all the relevant items a man could want. Maybe I can equip the toolkit? No, I can't equip the toolkit. A little puddle of methane here. Is that supposed to be where the tank crashed? Did we lose a tank in the process? I hope not. Yeah, the time to repair has decreased from 50 minutes to 33.33333. Which is nice, but it's also kind of useless. Alright, I guess I need to build that other drone first. We're gonna focus a little bit on the mission here. How's my morale now?
Hello, Commander.
Charisma is -1. This is amazing. Oh, maybe my reputation went down a bit. Why is my Chinese reputation still so low? Anyway, I don't really care about my charisma, so there's that. Okay, let's man that drone. We're gonna get another computer room first, actually. Okay, let's do it.
Construction complete.
Let's add another computer room. More power. We have still enough power to run more computer rooms. This also decreases the power of the heating system, so not too terrible overall. Now I need to melt again. Keep melting away from the starting node. I assume further away will give more resources, because they say sometimes you can find resources when melting. Research the Titan flight. Titan flight. Research. Drones can now be upgraded. Drones can now be upgraded. Okay. Let's look into that. What else? If I do this, but do I really want these? I guess I'd rather start working on more power now, because if I build another computer room, I will need more power. I thought you were going to go fix the Chinese with your newfound ascendancy over Nitro. No, I wasn't. Local German loses tank in the cold. Aww. Yeah, maybe I should finish that construction. Yeah, that will probably improve my reputation. We do actually at least pick up some methane now, although the rate seems a little bit low. Where is the drone number 2? Waiting for an empty tank. Okay, it's waiting for the tank to empty here. I would like to upgrade you. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, upgrade drone number 2. Drone already upgraded. Okay, it has now more speed, more power, more durability. Maintenance 85%. I don't know how to maintain it though. Look, it's idling at the outpost. Maybe I can maintain it right now. It's idling at the outpost. Where is it idling? I don't see it. I think it'd be idling near the methane tanks. This is where our rover is parked. I would have thought maybe it's near the rover, or maybe it's near the LTAM. As long as we don't have to talk to the woman, everything's fine. Well, this is clearly the tank the drone is waiting for. I think I've grabbed all of these. Yeah, what did she ever do to me, huh? A woman. Oh, not this specific woman in this specific game. No, it's just a joke. I don't hate women. People keep saying I actually hate women, but... and they don't mean it as a joke. But I feel like I don't actually have an irrational hatred of women. Mr. Drone, where are you? I don't know how to repair the drone. I would like to know that though.
Hello, Commander.
Can I ask you a question?
Of course.
Can you tell me where everything is in relation to each other?
West of the outpost entrance is where you landed. The radio tower is to the north. The space elevator is directly across from the
Thank you.
airlock,
Something
of
else?
course. Hello, Commander.
Sure, how long have you been online?
I have no data on the uptime of the autonomous systems, but my AI routines have been online for 2 years.
Continuously?
No. I was rebooted shortly after you landed.
By whom?
It has been logged as scheduled maintenance.
Was it?
That's all the data I have. Sorry.
Okay, well that's probably related to Val. I believe in your benevolence towards the fairer sex. After all that Yumako mashing couldn't have been like... Jesus Christ. This is not for the stream. Alright, more vegetable seeds. I think we still need more vegetables. Yes, we do. So, process the vegetables. Now we have carrots. Get extra morale from
Hello,
this.
Commander.
Can you show me the Outpost instruction manual? Yes. Can I click on these? Okay, maybe I get some info over here. Drone panel, drone status. This is where you can see all your drones. Click on a drone to view its status. In the lower right panel, drones carry methane tanks from and to lakes. The tanks are deposited on the platform outside the outpost and emptied into the large reservoir. When a shipment arrives, the methane is pumped up through the non-equatorial space elevator. Maintenance. If maintenance reaches 0%, the drone has a chance of crashing. Crash drones can sometimes be salvageable, but it is always better to avoid this. Keep your drones maintained by spending time on maintenance in the time-lapse menu. Ah! It's an activity in the time-lapse menu. Oh, what will leisure do even? What will logistics do? Tell me more about this panel. Work. Construction will speed up the 3D printers, research will speed up research, logistics will increase drone efficiency, mining throughput and gives a slight bonus to all systems. Maintenance will keep the drones in shape. If you don't do this for too long, drones will crash. Leisure increases morale. If your morale is low, your character is debuffed. Oh! So we might try to actually make the next shipment if I try to get the construction done on the next drone and then we go full navigation. How is that other drone doing? It's 85%. That's okay. Have you tried to leisure? Yeah, I didn't like it. I'm German.
Construction complete.
Constructed, we've melted out things. I think we'll just build more computer rooms. There's little reason not to build more computer rooms. That seems to be like one of the main missions we're trying to do. For Mr. Herschel. Mr. Herschel, are you happy that I'm building more computer rooms?
A new computer node. Erstaunlich. You, my friend, are a miracle worker. What can I do for you?
Is there research you can share?
Yes, but we are not a charity. What do you need?
Ooh, I can buy research. So, what does this do? Rover motor controls. We responded to the call for tender to develop the rover, blah 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 blah. But IASA decided to procure the more affordable proposal by the Italian Fiam company halfway through development. That means they never got our patches to the firmware on the motor control system. I'll offer them to you. This firmware upgrade will increase your rover speed by 10% and decrease power draw by 15%. Not bad. Herschel Polymers. We have a slightly different approach to chaining polymers. Call it German efficiency. You'll have... Somebody really likes to praise the Germans in this game. You'll have 10% better output from your steam crackers and everything you make out of plastic will be more durable. And thermal conversion. I can't tell you too much about this, it's hush-hush. You can use this prototype software on your climate control system. Let's just say it increases your generator efficiency by about 15% and your base modules will draw less power. Oh, that's also really good. Can I cash in?
Lieber
I'd like to
Freund,
cash in.
what can I do for you? Yes, of course. Let me check proof of work. You have contributed 60, 80, 90 exaflops of computational power to the Herschel Nexus so far. The compensation rate is 70, 78. So that makes... I'll show you. I will authorize the transfer immediately.
Okay. Thank you, buy horse. Okay, that was just 88. That's not enough to buy much there.
Lieber Freund, yes, but we are not a charity. What do you need?
Do I care about the polymers or the rover controls? Probably I don't care about the rover controls. Alright, not yet.
Of course. We are still waiting for the last survey.
Alright. Alright. Fair enough. Schland. Yeah, Schland. Ich liebe Deutschland. Ich liebe Deutschland. Ich liebe Deutschland. Ich liebe... Anyway. That's a reference most people will not get. And don't worry, it's not a Nazi reference. No matter who tells you this. Let's build a drone. Oh? Tout communication channel active. A special event has occurred. Timelapse halted. The Shani from the TALT is here. Alright, I have no idea who that is. Am I still courting the German? Of course I am. Okay. Oh god, this logo looks so silly. Okay, who are you, Talt?
The Shani is now in orbit. You haven't selected one of our employees to join you yet. Did you find their qualifications insufficient?
Why are you trying to, like, offload your employees to me? Yes, silly, not phallic. Oh, I didn't even notice that, see? I'm bad. I think we're just gonna be socially awkward and we're just gonna say, no, not now, maybe later.
What can I do for you?
Why are you here?
Talt is humanity's leading industrial conglomerate, and we are its Saturnian resource mining operation. The Shani is still unfinished, but we decided to continue construction in transit when we learned of your mission. This is the new frontier, and we can't afford to let this endeavor slip past us. Talt needs hydrocarbons like everybody else.
Well, I'm glad you came to help.
Glad to be of service.
What about you? Why would I ask her about her personal... As soon as it's a woman, we can ask personal questions. This game is a little bit weird. Alright, we'll talk later. Bye, actor. Yeah, wow. Wow indeed, Blobber. Wow indeed. I don't know if you're just as a little bit weirded out by me as me, or you just think it's funny because of the phallic symbols you're seeing everywhere, but I think it's a little bit like, yeah. Okay, this was kind of useless. Let's keep building our construction bod drone.
Construction complete.
Alright, drone, new drone, drone number 3. Immediately upgrade you. Drone already upgraded, okay. Drone, you are now going to Fealakos. No, wait. Which one is this? Fealakos, yes. Drone number 3. Start at the base, then go to Fealakos, wait for a full tank. That's your lot. Immediately have like a half full tank? That is weird. Okay, we need to get 1,000 methane in like 16 days. I don't know if we can make that. Rename the drone to the fuel module. Can I rename the drones? I doubt I can. This does not seem like this kind of game. Well, we lost one drone. We have 2 more drones now. I wonder if I should build the ice catalyzer. No, maybe I should build the thing. Oh, we're out of polymers? Well, that's surprising for me. Oh, these things are the hydrokinetic pumps. Those were lying around outdoor, okay. Well, we should get some polymers per day, but I didn't expect us to... Okay, what is this Ice 11 business? I have Ice 11. Where's my Ice 11? So where's my ice 11? Oh no, I had the volcanic shard and I had ice 11. This is ice 11, I'm pretty sure. Do I have to have it in my inventory? Okay, yeah, I need to have it in my inventory. But now I don't have enough polymers to build this ice 11 catalyzer. I don't know why I would want that though. I think it's supposed to be a ref. Although I don't know if ice 11 is real. I didn't prepare a site for that. Ice 9. Alright, let's have a look. So this is the real table of, what is this table called? Known phases of water. Right, this is the phases of ice, sorry. And there's ice 1, which are all ice. The metastable-cubic variant of ice. Some other ice forms, ice 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. A proton-ordered equivalent of ice 3, antiferroelectric. And then there's ice 11, discovered in 1972. What is this table? The temperature thresholds, the pressure thresholds, and the density. And ice 11 is a real thing. It forms from ice 1 at temperatures below 72 Kelvin, and it is ferroelectric, the most stable configuration of ice 1H. Which means this is a magnetic form of ice, which happens below 72 Kelvin. I'm afraid there's not more information on this. No, there is. Ice 11. Ice 11 is the hydrogen form of the ordinary form of ice. Hey, this is the image we had. I think this is pretty much exactly the image we had. So in principle, it should naturally form when ice 1H is cooled to below 72 Kelvin. The low temperature required to achieve this transition is correlated with relatively low energy difference, blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. First identified by Shuji Kawada and others in 1972. Blah 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 blah. Ice 11 is believed to have a triple point with hexagonal ice and gaseous water at 70 Kelvin and 0 Pascal. That is very little Pascal. Ferroelectric. Ice 11 is ferroelectric, which means it's like iron in terms of magnetism. Alright, whatever. We don't need to read the rest of this, I think. But it's apparently a real thing. But that doesn't help me decide whether I want to build that thing or not. Do I want to build another drone or another pump or another tank? How much carbon do I get per day? Oh, not carbon, the other thing. Polymer crackers. How much polymers are you making per day for me? It doesn't really tell me. How much polymers do these computer rooms cost? 25 each. Yeah, they're eating kind of my polymers. Horst. I need some polymers.
Lieber Freund, what can I do for you?
I think the Ice 9 from the book is,
Of course. Yes, but we are not a charity.
So I need
What
to
do
get
you
the
need?
polymer research here. I need another 70 Herschel credits. Thanks, Horst. No, no.
Lieber Freund, yes, but we are not a charity.
Alright. Alright, let's just try to get more polymers from him then. So for now I want to build something that's cheap in polymers. I want the shipment collector. It seems like such a waste. No, I'd rather start building another pump. I will need another pump later, I'm sure of it. Okay. And we will now run logistics for a bit. For a whole week? Let's see if we can run logistics for a week. We now have 300 methane. Let's quick save. If we run logistics for a week, how much methane do we get?
Construction complete.
600. Oh, we only got 300 in a week. That is not a lot. That is so little. Why do we not get enough? Maybe we only have one tank. We might not have enough methane tanks. Ugh, maybe the other drone lost also a methane tank as well. Ooh, that's bad. That's bad. I need a methane tank. Did that abort the other thing? No. It remembers how much we were building that thing, but I need a methane tank. Construct me a methane tank.
Construction complete.
Alright, surely both of you can now be working. Okay, yeah, now you're carrying the methane tank over. Good. I'm trying to meet the next quota is here, my goal. We have 6 more days to get 400 more methane. I think maybe we can make that. You just keep building the pump. Oh boy, I didn't build another room, did I? No, I didn't. I need to excavate. Oh, I forgot to excavate. I need to put the other room on with power. We're reaching the limits here. I'm gonna talk to Horst. He is affectionate, he likes me.
Node. Erstaunlich. You, my
Erstaunlich.
friend, are a miracle worker. What can I do for you?
I'd like to cash in.
Yes, of course. Let me check proof of work. You have contributed
Yeah.
86.
Thank you.
Lieber Freund, what can I do for you?
Is there research you can share?
Yes, but we are not a charity.
Give me
What
the
do you need?
polymers. Thank you. Bye, Horst. Alright, that should give me more polymers per day, and they say other things cost less polymers. Let's look at that. If I look at the hydrokinetic pump, it now costs 20 polymers still. You don't seem to have reduced the costs of anything. Horst? Have you been lying to me? Anyway, I'm gonna do logistics until this thing finishes.
Research complete.
%7 more power. Oh boy, yeah, we have a lot of power left now. We can even get even better thermoelectrics. I probably don't need that. Advancements in cellular agriculture cost the meat industry, blah 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 blah. I could make meat. I don't know. None of these seem extremely amazing. I think I'd rather have the uranium conversion than the meat. How are we looking on methane? Kinda tight. How are my drones looking on health? 70 and 99%. I think I'm gonna help the drones by doing logistics myself. The game's in the Blobber, come on, that's below you. Giving away my meat. I sure hope not.
Construction complete.
Hey, we found one mineral during excavation, which is actually is not the thing I was hoping for. But okay, well, let's build a computer room. Let's use up all our polymers for a host. It's gonna be very happy that I put up another computer node. But it's not built yet, right? No, it's not. But we're passively making money with this. I just worry that passing time will trigger lots of bad events.
Lieber Freund, what can I do for you?
Cash in my credits.
Yes, of course. Let me check proof of...
Thank you. Okay, but just 80. Not that much. Alright, we only need to get 100 more. I think we can make it, but the problem is I don't know how much the Dutchman wants. What am I building outside right now? Oh, the pump. Okay, the pump is going to be done now.
Construction complete.
What can we build? I think I would like to build any of these things, but we're not. Just too poor in polymers. Have anything? Well, I always look. Oh yeah, I can process the battery pack. Gives me 2 polymers. I can use the lander memory bank. You load the memory bank into the base computer. The telemetry responds with Carl's data, but the parachute release command was given manually from Kronos station. The internal audio log is corrupted, but you might be able to salvage it. Okay. Most people would have missed it, but your keen awareness and well-owned mindfulness pays off. Memory bank's plug is frosted over, which means humidity entered the flight recorder socket. It's been tampered with directly after landing. Okay. Hack the lander memory. You realize the data is not actually corrupted, purposely obfuscated. After reversing the process, the audio is clear. You skip through the landing procedures. After Val's cry for help, you skip through 22 hours and 10 minutes of silence and wind noises, when you hear a loud snap followed by a thunderous bang. After a few minutes, you hear a cracked hoarse voice, still recognizably Val's. What happened? Are you okay? Out cold. That's good. I can still do this. Now let's see if I can get us both out of here without freezing to death. Shit, the flight recorder. You hear some fumbling noises, after which the signal dies out. Okay, so this is just another route to learn about Val's involvement with everything. Science this. You extrapolate the data from the corrupted audio log. You skip through the landing procedures. After Val's cry for help, you skip through the 22 hours and 10 minutes of silence and wind noises. Okay, well, that was just the same with the science skill. Is this our first data entry? Yeah, this is our first data entry. Wow. Amazing. Okay. I want to make this delivery. I want to be building something on the side. We are too poor. I think I have to build another polymer cracker next. I should save for the polymer cracker, because if I can't afford to build things, it's kind of a waste of time and resources. Alright, let's just logistics the base up. until the shipment. It's freighter number 3. A special event has occurred. And I can just... what does the leakage do? I don't know what the leakage does. But we will fulfill the IASA requests and the contractor requests. And we will even keep some methane in store. Perfect. I hope you are happy now, Dutchman.
It looks like you've earned a bonus. I'll transfer the wood shoe.
Oh, 1250 wood shoe.
Hi.
Nice.
What can I do for you?
Let's trade. Can you send me some polymers? Like a lot of polymers. That is quite expensive, but I'm willing to get more polymers. I don't want to buy your spare parts, they're too expensive. But on the other hand, it's kind of a waste not to fully buy everything. No, I don't want to buy the plutonium. I guess we're buying your spare parts. Sure. What is money even for? Sure, buy the spare parts.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Likewise. And let's get that stuff in here so I can build things. Yeah, the plutonium isn't cheap, because they say in the lore that no nuclear reactor exists anymore on Earth. So all the plutonium is leftover plutonium from our age, basically. Let's carry that in. Base. It costs us a day, but that's fine. And now they want me to deliver 1,500 in the next month. I could repair the drone. But I can't. But I can at least keep building things. So what did I want to build? Can I build another drone? Well, I have another pump. I will need another tank. And another drone. Maybe I don't need another tank. I also would like to build that rocket thruster. A drone and a tank is more important. Let's build another tank first. We definitely need more methane tanks. We manage, it's very quick actually to build it. But what I want to do is maintenance. Work for 5 hours. Alright, how do our drones look now that I've maintained them? They don't look that well, 64%. Okay, maintain them another 5 hours. Drone 3 has been fully repaired. Drone 2 has not yet been fully repaired, so maintain another 3 hours. Drone 3 has been fully yeah, you just told me that before, you nuns. Okay, 97% and 100%, that's good enough for me. We have repaired all our drones. Building a methane tank. We're building a computer room. We're not building anything here because the indoor printer is really kind of useless right now. Oh, it's still very fine. Alright, I think with that we can go out and explore a bit more. Once I have another drone, I want to set up another lake, but that's not for now. What I would like to do next is explore this location up here, the Menvara crater. Horst wants us to explore this, and maybe we can find the lost Chinese vehicles on the way. Because just randomly driving around hasn't been too successful for finding the Chinese. So maybe the game will point me in the right direction, but that's not gonna be now. It's gonna be another day, another time, another stream. The good old Virgil Limb Torture. Because I gotta go to bed. Thank you all very much for watching this janky stuff. Maybe if you really like the original Fallout, you would like this game as well. And you would like to play it in a different way than me. If just one person buys this game because they saw it on my stream, I feel like I did the person who made the game a service despite ripping into some of the stuff that's wrong about the game. And isn't that a positive thought to have? So with that, have a good night and maybe watch Brelix instead of me.